you know. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the People's Channel, where authentic stories are told by real people. I'm your driver, as always, Pac-Man, Mr. 925, Intambo Yomtlakasi. White teeth to the choke. If we hit that thing, we'd be hitting it right now. Like, po, 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 po. But I'm sure wherever you are, 2024, if you didn't check out the last video that we did, we told you that it was gonna be hard. And what better time, what better moment, what better second or minute, to better explain this moment that I'm having right now. Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, authentics out there, listen, your mom, your aunt, your dad has probably moved. Maybe they said it was a spiritual moment for them. Maybe, you understand, but they moved because the word of God was moving through this gentleman that we're sitting here with right about now. I'm talking about a legend, Mr. William Mthethwa. If you don't know him, he's a gospel artist. He's a legend. Most importantly, we are on the faces of his t-shirt because he's from where we're from. So representing, and I'm happy as much as I'm excited to learn from this legend and grasp from wisdom. So without wasting any time, let's open the journal and get to know this legend. Some might call you Uncle William Mthethwa.
Yeah. My brother.
Yes.
My well-known name is Mr. Everything.
Yes.
I'll tell you why Mr. Everything.
Yes.
Originally, I'm from Welkom in the Free State. Yes.
Basotho.
Basotho. But my father is originally from KwaZulu-Natal, Mpangeni, Mthethwa, Nyambos. But you know what happened? My father left KwaZulu-Natal during those years when it was called Zululand. Then he went to exile in Lesotho, 1945. That's what he told me.
Yes.
Then he was staying in a church, Roma University. There's a place called Roma University, the Roman church, stuff like that.
Church,
yeah.
yes.
So he was in exile there as a priest, That's where he met my mom. Then
What a church.
Yeah, then they got married in Lesotho. Then from Lesotho, my father got a job in Welkom, in the Free State. Like, almost go Welkom, get mine and stuff like that.
Sure.
Ne? Yeah, but he was not working like underground, like stuff like that. Ne? He was a priest, like preaching the word of God. Like, those years, God mining to us, that thing of men were staying alone in the hostels. They were lonely. We had people like from Malawi, Zimbabwe, Rhodesia,
yes.
The former Rhodesia, Mozambique.
And they wouldn't visit, just like they would go either 6 months or
yeah.
So between winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my father was a spiritual leader, so that most of the time, like Amuma Sundays, he'll visit all those hostels to preach, just to motivate those people who comes from neighboring states.
Yes.
Now, my journey, I started playing piano in church at the age of 10. Yes. Singing gospel. But
hey, Timer, the way you said it with that voice, was it forced or was it like...
No, it was like, at home,
yes.
I was that kind of a person, like, I would always sing gospels. And my dad said, no, man, this boy, man, But at school, I was quite different because I used to play football, soccer. And I used to play tennis.
Okay.
Athletics. Now
you are a ladies' man.
Yeah, now we get into the name Mr. Everything. Why the name Mr. Everything? Because I used to play football, tennis, athletics. Guess what?
What?
I once played rugby, but yeah, it was tough there.
They
I said
gave you
no.
ball.
I said no. It was tough because let me tell you why all those sports. Because in Welkom, where we used to stay, all these mine villages, we used to call them skomplas, you know.
Meaning?
Like it was a village strictly by the mines, owned by the mines, you know. So
they were called complex.
yeah, so you were forced to play sports, you like it or not.
Okay.
But they'll give you free tracksuits, techies, everything.
Food,
transport, it was like
yeah.
that. And you know, I'm proud about that because that helped me, because I never tasted liquor and cigarettes since. I never smoked cigarette, I never drink liquor. Because I was a sportsman.
Yes.
Sundays singing at church, Saturdays during the week training, tennis, whatever, but Sundays singing at church. Then I went to high school in Welkom. That's where the whole thing started now, my music career. Because those years, do you remember they had this thing, you are a newcomer, they'll treat you, they'll clap you, they'll kick you, they'll do all those funny things. But
like you have to check in.
yeah, but now I was so fortunate because you know what happened? The minute they wanted to treat me, I'll say, no guys, okay, the only thing I'll do, I'll sing for you. Then I started singing for them. No, they couldn't treat me that badly, you know, because I was a singer. I was like, then I'll sing there.
Singing really has had like its own powerful impact during Nakotalo. And
Definitely, yes. But now,
sorry to say, it's just my mother used to tell me how she was a singer, and you could see people from her time, the respect that they had for her. You'd ask yourself like, oh, nowadays musicians are not, but yeah, sorry to just
Then there was this competition, like all those new comers at high school, they'll come and compete, like you sing your song, choirs. Then I went solo, I went on stage alone. So they were like, you sing one song, somebody will say, no, 10 cent out, 20 cent, let him sing. For another 20 cent, yes, I'm telling you.
People would bet.
Yeah, they'll bet, yeah. Now, I went on stage, I remember the first song that I was singing that time, it was Doobie Gray's song, Loving Arms. If you go see me now, lying there in loving arms, you know, girl was creeping there.
I did say you were ladies.
Then you know what happened then?
Yes.
I was like on Monday, I was shocked. There by the parade, the principal called me, said, hey, we believe there's a young man here, we've got a singer
this
here.
Whole thing is happening at school.
Yeah, high school.
Okay.
Yes, that was 1974.
Yes.
Yeah. Then it was like the principal called me, said, hey, there's a new guy here by the name of William Mthethwa. Come here. Then they paraded me in front of everybody. They said, can you sing for us? All of us. Then for me it was not, it was like, hey, let me show them I can sing.
Sure.
Then I went there and sing. You know, my brother, it was like everybody in Tabile was over. Yes, they were clapping, girls were screaming. No, at break time, 11 o'clock, they bought me magwinya, bodies in the chipsy, and this snook. Everybody was buying me everything. Ne?
Yeah.
But they were not aware who this young man, he's also a soccer player.
Sure.
He's also a tennis player. Then they said, no, man. Every Wednesday, we had this sports day. So I came with my cocks. Then I went to the club and played number 9, my brother, striker, scoring goals.
So you are a singer, and at the same time, you are very good at soccer.
At soccer.
Yes.
Yeah. Then striker, not even a back line. I scored goals like nobody's business. So I started playing for high school first team.
Yeah.
Because we had A, B, C. So I was playing for the A team. Now again, the athletics, we had this competition where all the high schools will compete.
Can I just say, Timer, sorry, if you're gonna be listening to this, you're probably hearing some mumbling at the back. Yeah, we are sponsored by Firetown at the moment, so Yeah, do expect people are here, people are hungry, people are here to grab their food. But as you know, we give you that authentic content, so bear with us. But we're still out here with the legend. Yes, as you were saying,
it's a community project here, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yes,
these are our people.
These are.
Then on Wednesday we had athletics now.
Yes,
where we were running 100 meters now. Sprinter number 1. How my daughter, this guy out here. Now they started calling me Mr. Everything, but this guy can sing, he can soccer, and my brother, everything that I touches, it was like I was doing everything excellent.
The abracadabra.
Yes, because I was that kind of a person. I wanted to do everything, but I want to be a winner. I don't want to be a loser.
Why was that important to you?
No, because I had that thing on myself. Like even today, I'm a fighter, my brother. I'm not scared of anything. I face difficult people, the untouchable people.
Is that
I go and knock at the
why you're wearing that Ram God t-shirt?
That's me. That's me. Now, let me push the story somewhere where I started music career now.
Yes.
1976, remember we had this 1976 riots. So there came a band in our township.
Phase.
Yeah, came a band. So this band, they were a dance band playing like instruments.
Yes.
They didn't have a vocalist.
Yes.
So they were playing. I remember in Filipino, this guy Johnny Nash. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Oh. It's gonna be bright, oh bright. Sunshine day. Then this guy said, hey man, but habana, then I went on stage. Then I took the microphone. How? My brother unrehearsed. Then I said, okay, can you guys start this song again? They were like, oh, it will be no more. Then they started, then I went on stage. I can see clearly, and I was dancing like nobody's business.
Where was there?
In Velcom.
Yes.
In Velcom.
Yes.
How? This guy, he went, udula ke re no ke dula hona mona mo phata ka hle mo village mo, but okay re tlo lata wena ka December. And definitely they came and fetched me. I went to rehearse with that band in Klerksdorp.
So they were like a band.
Yeah, they were like a band.
What were they called? Or
the Planets.
The Planets.
Yeah, the Planets. So December time they came and fetched me. I didn't have a passport. They said, you know what, we're having a contract in Maseru, Lesotho, so we go in there. Hey, I said, Lesotho, pela ke kwa bol oleiti musta o Maseru. Then I rehearsed only 2 days with them in Klerksdorp. As a young boy, December time, Holiday Inn, for the first time, it was like, hey, I remember one day, like, agree, in the hotel, you have to serve yourself. Then I waited for them to come and bring me food. They say,
self-service.
They say, we are not going to give you gold. That
everything
is there. So how do you hey, complain? I tell we are paying. You must just eat. That's where I met the gentleman at Tshepo. Sangomota.
May his soul rest in peace.
Yes, I met him. I think it was 1977. Yeah. So there was a group called Anti-Antics, not Sangomota at that time, Anti-Antics. He was playing for that band, Anti-Antics. Then we did some couple of concerts with them, but because of the contract, we have to come back to South Africa again. Sure. Then we came back to South Africa.
So you were out of South Africa?
Yeah, in Lesotho. We met in Lesotho, we met in Lesotho, Then it was December, January, the end of January, then we came back.
So he's also from that side?
Yeah, he's from Lesotho. He's originally from there. Yeah, Budaza, all of them, they were in the same group, cafe.
Sure.
So we came back. Now, my journey to be in the music industry now. I'm in Velcom, but things are happening in Joburg. So I wanted to see myself on TV, newspapers, because now I wanted to hear myself singing on radios. How am I going to do that?
You wanted yourself in the land of milk
Yeah.
and
Then I said, no, man, I want to go to Joburg. But I'm scared. But no, you know what? Let me take a train.
yes.
I took a train, a single train from Welcome to Park Station. I don't even know where Park Station is.
How long is that even?
My brother, another guy, get him when I get to Joburg more get Park Station. The only station in a lay bridge class, that's Park Station. Then I had to pass Kronstadt, Franachen, Jimiston. I give that Park Station, this is the place get in that go but I get Park Station, yes. But now, imagine those years, ne? We were under apartheid. You couldn't just move freely.
You just said 1976.
Yes. I had my ID with me. The minute I reached Park Station, a security guy came to me and said, hey, where have you from? From Velcom.
A black security.
A black security guy. He was working for South African Railway Station Police. South African Railway Police Station. Yeah, my brother, those guys were tough. Eh? You couldn't mess around with those guys. Then I said, no, I came here. There's a guy by the name of West Nkosi. Radio Mara West Nkosi Bom Paranyana. Remember there was this guy. That guy was so famous. What was his name? Mparanyana.
Oh,
yeah, Mparanyana. Yes, Mparanyana. Yeah.
I've heard the name, but the song.
Yes. Then this guy said, okay, I'll take you there, but my brother, this is Joburg. Where's your ID? And I had a small bag. In that bag, I had a brown loaf, sweet 8, glass of drink, so I just pour water and drink and eat that brown bread.
Time for real.
I'm telling you. Then I went to Galo looking for this man, Ntate West Nkosi, the producer, because he was a well-known producer those years. Zabo Mparanyana, Bo Stimela. It wasn't even Stimela, it was
So
the Cannibals. No, Ntate West Nkosi. How? When I got there, go Galo, this man, Ntate Nkosi, wambona
Galo Records.
Hello mfana kunjani? Ntate. Okay, uzwakaya ukubule mfana fresh starter. Wena fresh starter. How? Uzwa fresh starter. A guy from Free State can sing. Yeah, no. Imagine. So no one will come tomorrow, not today. Kidorobala guy. But I don't know anybody here. I don't know where I'm going to sleep.
There with just your loaf.
Yes.
Your sweet 8.
Yes, and a return ticket. Now, you know what happened? I have to go back to Park Station to sleep there. And imagine Ajwang, I'll change platforms. Like when there's a platform number one, the train from Kimba, I have to move from that and go to the other platform.
As if like
yeah, I'm waiting for until like Hussein in the morning, then I'll go back again. The same thing happens about 3 days. Sleeping there, Park Station.
And in those 3 days, you haven't recorded anything.
They haven't even interviewed me. No interview. They were listening to me singing. Yeah, it was like, no, come tomorrow. I'm Tatenkosi Hayo. No, Pumilo says studio. Come back tomorrow. No, it was Gallo, Mr. Peter Gallo. The owner of the company was Mr. Peter Gallo. Yeah, the Gallo, it was the same.
So those are the people who were running the record label during that time?
Yeah, so Gallo is the surname. Okay. Yeah, Gallo. So it was Peter Gallo. Then that's syllable 3. You know what happened? A miracle. A miracle happened. So Rapir, the late Rapir, he said, hey guys, you know what? We are rehearsing. Let's just take this young boy and listen to him. Then I went in there. I said, God, now I'm going to show these people who is this young man. Then I went in there. The band were rehearsing. Yes. Okay. Mfana, I was telling Gome Wanong, I said, Ngoma Ngazigrai, Pina ya Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. Yes. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. And I know it was a famous song. I can really try, baby.
Ooh.
Then you know, I hit that song like it was like, hey guys, no.
No, Tama, you know that I just wanted you to take me through that moment, ne? So now you are. Let's start it here. You are now at a place where, but now it's your turn. Sing this. What are you going through that time? And even when you're thinking about that song, does it come as a first option or does it come as a, okay, this is the song I know, maybe it's number 2 or number 3, but, or does it come as a song where you know what, this is a matter of life and death?
Yeah, it was a matter of life and death. And you know why I was singing that? Because
so you're standing there, take me through that.
Yeah, because that song, it was a big song, the whole of South Africa. Let's get it on Marvin Gaye. Let me hit this one. Because they never thought a guy from Free State, a young man from Free State can sing that song. So and 100%, yeah, and 100%. My brother, they couldn't even finish the whole song. What first part, chorus, they stopped. They said, "All right, guys, Zamani lobbies and that the Western Coast. Go to officing." Then he came. But hey, Baba, I don't find a hey, mhlolo la mfana la. Wahlala like. Woza ke mfana. Woza. Are you shy? Hey, I say, yeah.
Take me through that moment.
Now I'm going to hit it like nobody's business. I'm feeling the head. I got shy and done. I got shy. I can really try, baby. You are so long, and it's you, babe. I can cry, baby, come on. Ooh, let's get it on. Come on, oh, baby. Let's get it on. Let's try, baby. Let's get it on.
Come on.
Yeah. So it was like everybody was like, yeah. Because you know why? Negi Shapajwal.
Yes.
I said, no, I don't want to go back to Park Station because I'll have to go and sleep there until tomorrow I get Iriki sharp and then maybe Batam Plelorna, is it okay? Or what but Monaki Shapil. You know what happened? I said, no, tonight you're not. Where are you sleeping? Can you go Park Station? But no. And Fano. We are at Tube, a room in Luck. The next morning, they took me to Carlton Center.
Hey.
Remember Carlton Center was Santoni those years, maybe.
Yes,
things were happening.
Yes.
They took me to Carlton Center for the first time. Keep on the lift. I didn't know we would not into a press on like you went to saw them putting me up there. Even. You know what happened? We went upstairs. There's a restaurant. They bought food for me. Then Radula Raja after that Barako Zokalai. Harako Shopong. They bought me tekis, shoes, clothes, everything.
So you came when I come to Valley City.
Yes. Then after that they signed me. Then I got a contract with Gallo. That's where the whole thing started. Then they put me in a recording studio. They say, can you write your own songs? Like
already vetted.
Yes, I had songs because remember what that thing I used to play. Actually, remember I'm a gospel singer, but most of the time I listen to all these songs because because they'll say, can you sing Laundry's song or whoever songs, you know, like intimidate, because I will listen to all the songs and the kids who imitator any singer. They won't demand talent cutting. Then I was signed with Gallo. Those were 1976.
That time Gallo record was huge.
Yo. All the big artists were signed under Gallo. Gallo Africa. Mahlatini, Mahotela Queens, Isntomisas Manje, Babsi Mlangeni, you name them. They were all under
Rebecca
No, Rebecca came in 1980s, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm talking about 76, 77. Now, 1980, I left Gallo. Then I joined a label called Defon Records. With Defon Records, it's where bigger things started happening now. Because my first single, lead on records, it was called Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year. You know, even that song, even today.
I'm sure it had a more faster tempo.
It was disco sort of.
Yeah.
That song sold about 20,000 copies those years. Remember, it was a gold. Gold. And catch. Hey, my brother.
Hey.
You know, 1980, 81, 83,
yes,
we had a tour.
Because of that song.
So I went to Botswana to perform with a band called the Black Five from Vereeniging. So we had a tour there. I was playing that song. My brother, yo. It was like magic. 1986, the same record label, different records, discovered Yvonne Chaka.
And you are still in
that company.
What?
Yeah. Then
you've been colleagues.
Yes, Yvonne Chaka. Here's this young girl. Hey guys, replace this girl. How?
Wait, and the old Tshola when you are selling 20,000.
I'm with that label.
Whoa.
Yes. I'm with that label default. Then Yvonne Chaka, Mr. DJ. I'm in love with the DJ. I'm in love. Boom, double gold. Hey man, Yvonne Chaka. Now remember, me and Yvonne, we are solo artists. We don't have a band. Then they said to me, Mr. Mthethwa, this white guy, the manager of the company, said, the CEO, can you get some other guys? Let's form a band. My brother, I went around Sizwe Zako, the keyboard player, Rebecca Malo.
Yes.
I brought him here. Kuchubeke, that guy. Then we formed William and the Young Five. That's why the name William the Young Five came, because it was myself and five guys. So we said it's William and the Young Five.
Because I would have thought it initially comes from the Black Five guys.
Yeah, no, I loved Five because I used to work with Black Five.
Oh, that's
William and the Young Five.
Okay.
Then what happened? Nearly a baking band, Rebecca and William Mthethwa. We started touring Cape Town, Eastern Cape, Botswana, Malawi, Namibia. Hey,
what?
I'm telling you.
All of those African countries during that time.
Yes, and I remember, I'm talking about SADC that time. SADC, it was SADC. Yvonne released this other song, Mkomboti.
Everybody.
Yes, and that song sold double platinum.
Not gold.
Not gold, double platinum.
It went beyond.
Yeah, and the very same year, I recorded another song, Our Love Is Over. It sold double platinum. So Defon, we were the best local company during those years, 1986. Now, another surprise. Chico Twala. Chico Twala joined our stable. So Chico was with a group called Umoja. Then he left Umoja and they formed a group called Image.
Is the Umoja group the one that's doing theaters?
No. The name Umoja is theater. But in with that group Umoja. Umoja.
But at that time it was like a bunch of singers.
Yes. Now they took that name Balsebis as Umoja.
Yes.
Then but Chico, they split up from Umoja, they formed their own group called Image. But Don Laka and all the stuff.
Yes.
Now Chico left Image and he went solo because he did that song. You know why the name Chico? Remember
Chico
Chico Twala. His name is Cello Twala. Now Chico, the name Chico, he did a song with Image called Chico, now what you want? I'm my children.
Yes.
Oh man, Chico. So we said no man.
Oh, that's such a powerful song. I get it now.
Yeah. Then we had a the name Princess of Africa. She wrote that name in Nigeria, because I remember when we arrived in Nigeria, we had about 1.2 million people lining the streets
to see you
Yvonne Chaka.
Oh, because of that community
song, yeah. So it was like unbelievable. We were like, hey, what's happening here? But Yvonne Chaka is in Nigeria. Now they gave her that name, Princess of Africa. That's where she called the Princess of Africa. So now, we worked with Yvonne, myself, and Tshepo for 15 years. What? 15 years.
Just traveling and touring the world.
Now I was matured now in the industry. Now I knew the industry, I understood everything, I was okay. I even bought myself a car, XR3. Now, yes. I got married in 1989. Now, I said, no, let me go and fetch my wife to Chaka.
So you married out of the band?
Yeah, no, my wife is from the Free State. Yeah. Then we came here. Now, after something like 5 years, I said no. Because now I understand the industry and what is happening here. I've been there for many years. I became a producer, music producer, started producing artists.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I discovered Chaka back in the gospel scene. No, let me tell you something about gospel music first. What happened when I recorded the gospel. Yes. After I did all this disco thing, after thing, all what cost of living is too high, stop the killing, all this one pebble raw talk.
Yes.
But I knew deep down, I'm from a Christian family. I wanted to record gospel.
So the roots sort of
but the company said, no, you can't sing gospel music, you know, my daughter, I was saying, but I said, no, let me just go into the studio and record one song as a demo, because those days will do a demo song, just demonstrate and listen to it. Then I went into the studio. 10 o'clock, midnight, they get up a few gold.
So wait, your studio and then by release today.
I want to tell you what happened.
Yes.
Then I went into the studio, then I called Freddy Kwat. When they give locums in they were all, yeah. So they were all playing. Yeah, Pew Code. It was a family about Dog Chevelez, they were in that group. Yeah, Pew Code. It was a gospel group.
The Dog Chevelez was in the gospel group.
Yeah, they were.
Wow.
Came in my Pew Code. The Paul. Yes. What? Now. 8 o'clock, I called Fred. Chaka couldn't do that again. I session Orange Grove. But I could be done something. Sharp. And I had to pay them sessions. Then I book company. Okay, you want? But on that once, the 1,005. Like each 300.
So you already knew how these record labels work.
Yeah, because now signal now.
And I'm sure on the radar, only one of those top artists.
Because now I understand how this thing is done. Right, then we went into the studio. It was about 8 o'clock. Studio. I've already done the lead scene. The South African baking. Then I recorded this song. Emma Otsamaya, Emma Otsamaya. Because I took those lyrics to go by and go type when my father preached about what happened. This song was there, stuff like that. Then I did this song, Emma Otsamaya. You know, this young two twins, calling Ponyana, who were joined hands.
Were those real people or
yes.
Just pictures?
No, it was
they existed.
Yeah, it was real. Then I said, let me do, because the operation was supposed to be done next week, Monday. At bar, I said, no, let me do something. I believe all these kids, but all can't survive.
So we ask Sama from the backtrack, but I just, because for now growing up, sometimes as a kid, you just ignore it. You see these pictures, this house, this house, this house. So there's, like you just confirmed, for these are like actual kids, but now it was like they're really attached to each other in terms
yes.
of. So in our African language, we'd say yes.
Yeah. And the doctor did an operations and this. And it was successful because of that song. You know, they played that song 12 o'clock, like
because of that song.
Because 12 o'clock, that song was played all over the radio station. But at 12 o'clock, the doctor went to because people were saying, let's hope these two kids are not going to. When they play Emma 12 o'clock, the doctor says, what? And then that song, even today, how na pina gospel if it I knew. Never. I started gospel music instrument. I'm the first one to do the gospel music instrument. 12 o'clock when the doctors were busy during the operation, all the radio stations were playing. You know, that song sold 3 platinums. You know how much is 1 platinum? 50,000 gold. It sold 50. Yeah, 150,000.
Now 1.5.
Yeah, 3 platinums. What? 3 platinums. Amount of money. Even today, even that Gala festival, I can play all the songs, but they'll always tell you, okay, sharp, Marazo be amount of money. The show is not yet over.
It's always yeah.
Then, when I discovered Chaka, go downtown studios. Yes. This boy, I didn't even know what this boy was of and because we were always I featured up Okalo, Akopanabo sticks, Mabose, but people were like ignored him, say, hey, don't I have I agree about and Ali date. So they'll always look down on him. Then I was sitting in my car like this, reading a newspaper. Then I heard it. Ita, Sabuya, friend. Baba, but okay. Bina Kuti. Urena Usima, Mata,
head home. Head.
You know, I took that boy. We saw mega music. Because his story related to my story. I understand.
I was about to say
that boy. I went through that for 3 days. Kilowara Park Station, and this guy is talented.
From welcome, chasing a dream.
You know that boy. Even today, when I call him today, I can call him now for American business. I Tshepo. You know, he doesn't say to me, "I'm Mthethwa, Baba Mthethwa." No. I've done so much. What's our remembrance? Papa, don't call me Papa. So people are, and why would that Mthethwa Papa? You know what? That Waka I can say what it is this man. It's this man. Because he took me from the street this channel because of him. People were rejecting me, but he listened to my voice.
And otherwise, you have the same story to tell about.
Yeah. You see. So that's how the interest is flowing.
So it works in that way. You have to have someone in favor to say, I'm going to give this person a particular moment in time for them to. So now, how do you get to a level where you hate the industry? After having those moments where you're selling all these platinums.
My brother, I'll tell you something about the music industry.
Yes.
Along the way, I've been there for more than 45 years. I know the industry. I'm a chairperson of South African Musicians Days and Tshola.
Please say that again, Tamo, because we host an event for artists, and I think it would be quite important for artists to really connect with you. Yes.
We've started an organization called South African Musicians Legends Forum. Our main task for the person, we are doing a program called Legends Say No to Gender-Based Violence. Because, you know, my brother, let me tell you something about music. People listen to this, even politicians. You know, they can have rallies left and right, but they never have rallies without musicians.
Yes.
You can imagine, if you open a political party, you invite people to come and listen to you. But you tell them, Kaspan, your first thing, the Makasi. They'll come and be
definitely.
They wanted to listen to Makasi, but now the politicians take advantage. Of course. Speak after the guys have sung.
Of course.
You see, so they know without music they'll never make it.
No.
They know without musicians they'll never make it.
No.
Now, we said, guys, you know what? This GBV program, let's go up there and put up festivals as legends musicians. Then we invite even the younger artists so that they can come and listen to us. Because these young up and coming artists, there are things they don't know, especially in the music industry. You know, we advise them, especially when it comes to fame, instead of fame. Other people, they got name other driving or Abasana next. You see those stories, man. But you don't blame these people because people never invited them into something like a summit and talk to them and explain to them.
Yes.
My brother, you can't have 1 million rent or 2 million rent, then you stay in a flat in town, you pay about 50,000. Why don't you go and buy a house? You know what I'm proud about the legends? Because our competition during our era, it was houses, not cars, houses.
So you had to buy a house.
A house, that was our competition. Yeah. All of us.
Yeah.
You want to see this guy, Sydney Mkhupul Mama's face. Yeah, house, a big house. Malik has got a big house. He went to all of us, we got houses, we got kids, but Basha. Because he said, guys, you know what? Fame. It's like you light a paper, chase all of a sudden just fair. What? Then I felt everybody just walk on top of you. Who chase someone say
And when do you guys realize even then?
No,
is it during the fame? Is it after it is fade out? Okay.
No. Rona, you see, during that era,
yes,
the competition was more on that. But hey,
what time the lily?
Yes, we
the lily few.
My brother, we wouldn't believe that the way RDP that we never. There were competitors. How did you try to Oh, correct. You named them, Sipoma Bush, all of them, and I didn't. That was the competition. I rather to drive a Toyota and Aboma 10,000 but billion. That was our competition. No decolode. No. Hey, kita makamai cities bench to Ramada. How do you Marutra Mercedes Benz? That was the problem. No. So that's why I established this South African musicians legends forum, so that the younger artists have an influence. South African musicians legends for us it's like Sasa. But okay, only 20. Age, yeah, how old 20? How you can say William Mthethwa has a then it's still gonna who fix sure legends. Sure. And again, this South African musicians legends for what do you normally do? Legends die as paupers. Sorry. They said legends die as paupers. Lies. People are being robbed by the record companies. There are monies lying there with the record company that belong to the artist.
And it's only being exposed now, but we always ask ourselves, well, wait, if the legend, it almost looks like the legend had it all figured out. But it looks like now, as more as it's coming out, even more legends are starting to come out because they are realizing. Talk a little about that aspect of things, because that's why I did say we have a platform for the artists. It's called the Speaker Box Sessions. And I think for now it's quite important for these artists access that knowledge.
Yes.
Or else then there'll also be legends that are coming back to these platforms and saying, yo, wow, now you guys are like really saying, yo, let's dish up this knowledge so that you guys don't do the same mistakes as we did. Talk about those record labels, deeds?
Yeah, for instance, the late Zahara. Zahara passed away, I think, 3 to 4 months.
Yes. No, they passed away in December.
Yeah, December. But people don't know what happened to that kid. No, they don't know. So now it's Zahara local speculator. What we don't know. That lady, she was so depressed. So depressed. She was drinking like nobody's because I one day sit down with her on Newtown. For a student. She found me that student. She was like, how did it? Then I ordered my baker there. Then she came in. Ajula Mori, she ordered her plate. Then her duty, she ordered six cards. Yes. Then I knew there's something here. There's something wrong. Then I'm Zahara, why was I running? I knew that I asked him, what is the problem? There's the company and selling the corner, mind you, performer there or overseas, lava, attacking my zam. Imagine my brother, the promoters overseas, they pay something like $10,000 per event. Now convert $10,000
Somewhere between them,
it's 150,000 per one show. Now we are overseas doing maybe about 10 to 15 shows. Guess what? The guys, Bamu manager, they are in Joburg. Bamu patala the rents. We are overseas. We offer 250,000.
Rents.
Yeah. For her, it's like it's big money, but she realized after no man. These guys, charity by to think about it was over 2.5 million. You understand? Then you know what happened? Why she was so depressed? Because imagine Zahara, that you know, Zahara, people were screaming. The house was about to be auctioned. So, and I'm proud to tell you this. I'm proud about it because of Julius Malema stood up. The EFF, they stood up. They went to that lady's house and they paid everything in that house. They never said anything about it. We know what they went there and had that lady. But what happened to the executives? They disappeared. The lady was on her own. That woman, she was still young when she died. She was young. I mean, when Chaka was still here today, that lady Ushilare, woman, 31, she was still young.
She was young.
Very young. But she had a kidney failure because she was drinking a lot. She was drinking too much. She was very depressed because of the contract that we signed with musicians. And the problem is, the Minister of Arts and Culture in South Africa, once said the son said, you know what? The ruling party, when they appointed the Minister of Arts and Culture, they don't come to us as musicians and ask us, who do you want to represent you as a minister? A political appointee, my brother, is very dangerous. Because they just appoint somebody who doesn't even know the arts. Let me tell you something. Maybe tomorrow, my president, Cyril Ramaphosa, he will announce a reshuffle of the cabinet. Then today, let's say in the afternoon, the Minister of Arts and Culture is with us talking arts, and the other minister is busy talking home affairs and what. But the next day, so guys, the new Minister of Arts and Culture give a dictator. Imagine, you understand?
From police to arts and culture.
You understand? It's a political appointee, but we wrote a letter to the president just to make him aware. You know what he said? Arts and culture, it's something different. We've got people like Otateka Fasmenia, people who understand the industry, who understand the needs of artists. Our needs is different. You know, art is something, it's a talent that we got from, it's a given given a talent from God.
Facts.
You understand?
Yes.
Now, when you talk about talents, you've got people who are moody, you've got people who are humble, you've got people who are greedy, you've got people who are dangerous, who are willing to kill because of they think the industry is so glamorous. And that industry is not so glamorous. It's just that as a musician, you enjoy what you are doing. You know, when I'm on stage, I forget about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget about all my, because I want to sing.
Because you could even sing
Yeah.
for ranking.
You understand? Yeah. Music, you know, I never chose music, my friend. Music chose me, came to me, chose me. So that's why I love music. Now people don't understand. When you choose a minister of arts and culture who doesn't understand the industry, he doesn't understand our problems, he doesn't understand our needs. Let me tell you what is happening on the radio stations. That you might say, there's this thing they call pioneer. My brother, the industry is so dirty and so corrupt. As a young artist, you are talented, you've got everything, but you don't have money. You've got a good song, somebody when you go to the city FM Robert, Yam guy 5,000. Why are you going to get 5,000?
Yeah, because the film service is the same thing as but I'm saying 1,000.
You understand?
Yeah.
But now, the guy Ananle Chelete. You go that, hey Brian, I'm singing on my nature.
Trash.
Baba 10,000. How but you could see, you could hear, but no.
What's it supposed to be there?
What more is like left and right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You know, it's priority.
You must
And that thing, it's killing our talent because talented artists, but you overlook it because of people are using money or a debate.
So how can the artists maneuver there? Like,
that's why we started this South African Musicians Legends Forum. That's why I'm saying this forum get the legends, but it accommodates everybody. We are there looking after our young up and coming artists. Make sure they succeed.
And how do they access that?
My brother, you know, as we speak, we've just registered the organization for 2 years now. But thanks God, because National Arts Council last day they gave us a funding to start this program. GBV and drug abuse. But before, because I went straight to the CEO, I said, you know what? I know you guys. What are you doing here? Because if you apply right now for funding, you won't get it. But your proposal is the best quality, the best. You see what you're doing here now.
Yeah.
You see what you're doing here.
Yeah.
You can go and apply for funding. But people, all the facts about you're spot on, but because of how much corruption. Now we went to her office and said, Mama, we know what is happening here. There are people who are applying for fundings and they get thousands and millions. But the very same thing they apply. Somebody will apply funding or talent or rent farmer or go find town go kind. But that doesn't buy himself a car. Equally can go talent station now.
Exactly.
There's something. That's why now they started saying, okay, the minute you get funding, all the invoices, if Kito user as somebody with that candidate, we have to make sure that in other contact how the invoice they'll call you direct.
Yeah.
Or when open because these people better into that total has a report back accountability. Only to find that the names are wrong. Some of them but really so for Louis. Louis can go talent searching in a group. They would have spent that money by having orange farm or find town